In this video, I'm going to tell you about Venus in the third house in navamsa chart. Okay, what Venus tells you about your marriage. Okay, in the third house in the navamsa. Okay, if you want to take personal consultation, you can check the website. So third house of navamsa is very important. Okay, so firstly, navamsa chart, it tells you about your spouse and your marriage. Along with that, it also tells you about what your personality is, or if we have to read you deeper, okay, read about your life in a deeper manner, then we can see navamsa. Okay, for example, a person has some traits in him, but we are not able to understand it, that why he has that traits from the birth. So we will look navamsa and we will know from the planetary placements of the navamsa. So navamsa is very important. Okay, so we have to see now the third house. Okay, so third house of navamsa tells you about your hobbies, your skills, your interest, your communication skills, what these are from the deeper level, and then it tells you about your efforts in marriage and communication with your spouse, traveling after marriage. Okay, so it's also chart of marriage basically. So third house, it tells you about your marriage as well. Okay, the efforts, the communication, etc. with your partner. Okay, and what kind of daily life or neighbors you are going to have after marriage, or your communication skills also. Okay, so Venus is a very important planet. It is the planet of wealth and love, okay, and luxuries. So Venus in the third can be good and can be neutral as well, depending upon the sign. However, naturally this is ruled by Mercury, so Venus placed here is good. Okay, so this is the house of self efforts. Mars is the karka of this house. So basically it tells you that when Venus is here, that you will always put efforts in your relationship. You will always want to put efforts, that you want to make your relationship perfect. You want to include love in your relationship. You want to do something for your partner. So you will always put efforts in your marriage, in your relationship. Okay, because Venus is in the house of efforts. It tells you about where you will put efforts. Okay, so if this Lord is well placed, your efforts will be in the right direction, but if not, then your efforts can be sometimes over. Okay, so you have to be careful, like how you are putting efforts into a relationship to make it work properly. Okay, this also shows that your surrounding, your neighborhood can be very rich or very classy. Okay, so you can live in a very clean area, very surrounded by rich people, classy people. Okay, after marriage. Okay, and also as Venus originally rules the second house, so you will get wealth. Okay, increase of wealth and abundance, prosperity, happiness coming in family. Of course, savings will increase. Okay, you will get value, your value, respect will increase. Okay, your life will change. So this is very good. Now Venus is seeing this ninth house. Okay, so Venus is a very auspicious planet, benefic planet, and looking at the ninth house, it blesses you with a good destiny. You have a very good destiny. Okay, you are a blessed soul, you are amazing soul. Okay, so Venus definitely will give you a good destiny. Even if you face issues, then just remember that your destiny will rise and destiny will change, because the planet of love, the benefic planet Venus, is looking at your ninth house. Okay, and also if seventh Lord is good, then definitely you will get true love in your life, wealth, happiness in your life very easily, only because of your past karmas. Because Venus is looking at the ninth house, you have a very good destiny. Okay, and also this gives a very good bond and understanding with your partner, love communication with your partner, romantic communication with your partner. Okay, you will like it. You will enjoy it with your partner. And also your interest in creativity will increase. Your interest in the creative side of life will increase. Okay, you will also become very polite and very charming. Okay, if Venus is associated with your first house, then definitely. And also Venus in the third house gives you a very sweet voice, very sweet way of communication, very forgiving nature, and very good relationship it can give you with your siblings, okay, or your neighbors or your cousins. But now you also have to see the house, okay, the house, it rules, right, and aspects and conjunctions. But Venus can give you that, okay. You will become of forgiving personality, you will forgive people, okay, you will not hold grudges that much, right. But Venus here also increases your cleverness, okay, because Venus is a very clever planet, okay. Also it is possible for some of you that you may lack courage in love, or you will not know how to put efforts in love, okay, especially if Lord is not strong, because Venus doesn't know how to do the things when it is in the third house, okay, because third house is of challenges, right. Third house is of about self efforts, challenges, right. So this thing is possible. And definitely your interest, okay, even you will have it now, your interest in music, your interest in the creative side of life, okay, you can start a new creative business after marriage. This is also possible, okay. If Rahu is connected, unconventional marriage can also happen, right. And you can have lots of friends, lots of enjoyment, social circle, okay. So basically Venus in the third house can give you very amazing life, okay, full of beauty, happiness, okay, depending upon the Lord. Okay, you can also meet your partner through social media, okay, because Venus originally rules the 7th house, so high chances of meeting partner through social media is possible, okay. And this Venus rules your aspects 9th house, so very high chances are there that you may travel a lot, okay. Traveling to romantic places can increase, or beautiful places can increase, okay. So you will travel, okay, there will be a balance in traveling, because when Saturn basically is connected to third, so we say that you may travel very less, but Venus here will give you traveling, okay. Now let's say Venus rules your 8th house, so transformation in the relationship with your siblings will happen after marriage, okay. Venus rules your 8th, Venus rules your 9th house. That is very amazing, because now Venus looks at his own house. So it is so good. It will give you a very good destiny, okay. Just make sure that you are doing good karmas, okay. Third house is also about what you will think, okay. And 9th house also your mind, the thoughts that run in your mind always. So it is possible that even if you have negative thoughts now, but after marriage or in the later half of your life, slowly this thing will improve, right. So Venus here is a good placement, and definitely will help you in improvement in your life, okay. Now navamsa is always activated even at your birth, but the good thing is that if planets are good in the navamsa, we say that improvement will happen. And if planets are not good in the navamsa, then the person has to start working on those areas to make it work properly, okay. Now if Venus, it rules your 11th house, then also it is a very good thing, okay, because it will help you in the fulfillment of desire. But here one thing is there, if 11th lord is in the third, Venus, then your desires depend upon your efforts. You will have to put efforts in your desires, okay, otherwise it won't work. But now Venus here, you have to be little relaxed, okay. Do it in a lovely way, like don't be obsessed about your desires. Keep doing, keep working, you will get the results, okay. And also your communication skill will become very polite, forgiving nature, and that is what you need to learn also in this life, okay. Even if your communication is harsh, you have to learn it, to make it polite, okay, that is important for you in this life, then you can get the good results of Venus, okay. And you also have to put efforts to make your relationship romantic, but you also have to learn, okay, that you put efforts in the right way, okay, you not overdo the things, okay. So the intelligence of Mercury is important here, okay. And Venus in the third, these people, creative side is good for these people, because they are very creative, so they can do good in the creative field, okay. If they do good in the creative field, that's good, because for these people, doing job is not a good idea if it is very much technical, okay, because they have creative skills, okay. Also other planetary placements are important, but with Venus alone here, they have that skill, and even if they try, they can do something, okay. They can have a YouTube channel, they can make reels on Instagram, and they can become famous, or they can do something like that. It will be very helpful for them, okay. So Venus here is a good placement. You have to see the sign and aspects, conjunctions, and the way to make Venus strong is give love, because what we give, we receive in return, okay. So just remember this rule, and your Venus will always become strong. So thank you so much, guys. May God bless you. Take care and bye.